What just happened out there?
Well, Nikki, what can I say? You expected, I expected, all the fans out there expecting Impact Inc. up to their old tricks. Not much I can do about it right now, but I'm about to see what we can do about that. If you can just hang on, I'll be right back. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I got some business to take care of. Oh, and respect the force always. Yeah.
Fans, let's just jump right into it. Welcome to Impact Television. I'm Big DA, joined by the man you see on the screen right now, Jermaine Johnson, and the natural-born leader, Johnny Z. And Johnny Z, I got to know, what is going on? We saw Double D have a matchup with Jordan Jacobs for the Impact Division title.
That's what I want to know, what is going on, because Jordan Jacobs was about to lose that Impact Division championship to Double D. Then he went outside the ring, gets the chair. The referee tries to stop it, and Jordan Jacobs shoves him down. I mean, really, what kind of champion is that? I mean, that's something that I think I'm going to need to look into. What do you think about that, Jermaine? I mean, what is with Jordan Jacobs and what he did to hold on to that title?
Jordan Jacobs proved what he always proves, man. He's a coward. He's not stand-up. He's not a stand-up guy like Double D is, and that's why you resort to those type of tactics. But hold on, because the hype section's talking, baby.
Man, I gotta ask you, man, do those sunglasses right there, those blinking glasses, do they ever affect your vision, man? Like, I mean, do you see stars? And talking about stand-up, DA, I mean, let's talk about it right there. Jermaine Johnson, a stand-up guy, you know, a stand-up competitor here at IZW, about to have a great match with Rage Logan from this past Saturday night from the Impact Arena, folks, 1009 Southwest F Avenue. Come on down and see us in Lawton, Oklahoma. Tickets are just $8 for adults, $6 for kids, and you get to see nice blinky glasses like that on Jermaine Johnson.
Okay, yeah, he is one half of the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, but that's not what I was talking about. Double D made a visit to your locker room, and I know you. There's something going on.
Hey, man, you think you're talking about halves? What about Rage Logan, man? Is he like half a man, or is he like an elf or a leprechaun or something? I mean...
Well, he's a feisty elf or leprechaun, but he's got himself in a serious situation right now. Not only with me, because this is serious, but I'm talking about...
Did you get some insurance before this match, champ? I mean, did you? Because seriously... Those spikes right there on his head, man, they could have put an eye out. Your career might have never been the same again.
Man, let me tell you.
He is half a tag team now because his former partner, Damian Morte, we want to talk about somebody that's out of their mind. Like, what is going on with Nemesis and Damian Morte with these weird cryptic messages for Rage Logan? And hey, wait, you got me off the subject again.
You know what? That is a very good question, Big D. I mean, what is with Damian Morte and the messages? I can tell you, I mean, I've been a part of a tag team with a guy where we were really tight. You've been a part of a tag team with a guy where you were really tight. I mean, man, it's like family when you're on the road with a guy like that, as long as Rage Logan and Damian Morte were. They were nemesis. They went from federation to federation. And when they came here to IZW, I mean, the impact they made, former tag team champions, staking their claim as maybe one of the greatest tag teams in IZW history, maybe one of the greatest tag teams in the state of Oklahoma in this area. And then, you know, to have Rage Logan basically, I guess, is, I would think the way Damian Morte sees it, get too big for his britches.
Too big for his britches.
Come on, man. The way we find it, Rage Logan comes in talking about, he just basically forgets who Damian Morte is, says he's got a career-threatening injury. And then we find out, what was it, a growing pool?
A growing pool.
A strain? You know, I mean...
DA, I want to ask you, how do you think this is going about, man? Because
I mean, what do you think it's all about, Big DA?
Damian Morte's hot now.
The voice of IZW.
It's obvious that Damian Morte took exception to greatness, as he likes to call himself, Rage Logan, taking all the credit for everything good that happened with Nemesis and taking all the blame for everything bad that happened and putting it on Damian Morte. But what about the visit from Double D and going into your locker room? It's a recurring pattern we're going to see tonight. What is that all about?
Yeah, I agree with you, DA, and this did hurt. Getting caught with the Luthez press and then going right into the armbar as Rage Logan did. He's a very talented competitor, and that's what went to his head in the first place. Former Impact Division champion. That's a singles title. I think Rage Logan just really forgot where he came from with Damian Morte. You agree there?
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree. I mean, maybe it took me a little bit longer to get to it because, as I said, I like to talk. But, I mean, that's what it is. It's plain and simple. You look at Rage Logan, he started the whole greatness is spelled R-A-G-E. I'm not sure where he went to school. You know,
a lot more letters in greatness than that.
Yeah, there are, but, you know, he's out here with a former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, people.
The world.
You know, and should be a three-time champion in my eyes, you know.
Well, fans, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I promise you, I'm getting some answers tonight.
Some answers about this dude choking me. What's this problem, man?
July 21st, 2012, IZW Evolves. Live on iPay-Per-View. See it in person at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma. Find out what the secret meetings with Johnny Z are all about. What is Brandon Bishop's huge announcement? Impact Zone Wrestling is taking over the globe. Don't miss the evolution. Be there for the worldwide broadcast of IZW's Evolution, Saturday, July 21st. Take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off. All belly button piercings just $10. With body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma, Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special, only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. What's the best way to experience the worldwide broadcast of IZW's Evolution on July 21st? VIP style for $12. Sit ringside for all the in-your-face action. Show up at 5 p.m. and meet Miss Dyslexia and the natural-born leader, Johnny Z. Plus, you could walk away with 2 bicycles. $20 VIP members get all this, plus the one-night-only Evolution t-shirt. Pre-order your VIP seats today. IZW Evolution, Saturday, July 21st.
Look, boss, I got my ear to the grindstone. I got feelers out there. I got to know how to get these scoops. And when people are smiling, having a good time, everybody's happy and laughing, I know something's going on. So what is the big deal?
The big deal, I mean, everybody was smiling, laughing, going on, DA, because it was one heck of a birthday party. I mean, it was just like that commercial right before we came back. I mean, IZW is doing these huge wrestler-hosted birthday parties now. This past Saturday, we just did one. Gary Toole, one half of the tag team champions, he was there, man.
They were showed up.
Oh, yeah, I made a special appearance every once in a while. Oh, yeah. Man, we got another one this weekend. We got another little kid. He's going to be having a birthday party this Saturday, man. I think he's got Erica and Double D coming out. It's a huge deal. That's what all the smiling and laughing. But
Did you guys get cake?
Oh, man, there was cake. My picture was on it. Last time it was Double D. This time it was me.
Whoa. The cake had a picture of you?
Yeah, man.
Man, when we go get the hype section on some cake?
Why didn't I get some cake?
Well, you know, I mean, I guarantee I wouldn't have given Rage Logan any cake.
Nah,
Man, Jermaine, you were taking it to him right here.
Nah, yeah, I'm going up and I'm about to drop something on this dude, but he got my arm hurt and stuff. Rage Logan, no cake for you.
No cake. He thought he was greatness, but he can't hang. Oh.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and Double D in the locker room and what we're going to show the fans later that happened later on last Saturday night. A lot of stuff's going on. We got some exclusive coming up tonight that we're going to show fans from after the Impact. What's happening? You got a plan. You got a plan. I see it in your eyes. You got a plan.
Man, when did we get on 3 big questions with Big DA?
Yeah, man, right now, look at that, man. Look at that. Jermaine Johnson's got a plan. Right here, he's going to the top rope. If you would have been here, fans, you would have seen Jermaine Johnson drop that big elbow right there. You can see the exciting Oh, man, Rage Logan kicked out. You know, no matter how much we don't like him, I mean, Rage Logan is one heck of a competitor here at IZW. As much of a douche as he might be. But, you know, I mean...
I don't know if you can say that on TV.
Douche?
I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's get away from that.
Rage Logan went into this matchup against me, the 2-time IZW Heavyweight Champion of the world, people. The world distracted because earlier in the show, Damian Morte sent him another message. I ain't got nothing distracting me right now. I got my eyes on the prize, and that's why I'm in a little better situation than Rage. We're in a moment.
You got to give it to Rage Logan, though. I mean,
look at that right there. Look at this move. Ooh, Jermaine Johnson getting it.
Showboating costs you sometimes, but you said Rage Logan, he's got a lot on his mind. Certainly with that message once again being delivered by Damian Morte, and the fact that he went out here and still had a good game plan, attacked your arm, picked the body part, and went after
look at that right there.
And how exactly is the arm? Is the arm?
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, I was in the back. I thought that could have been it, champ. I mean, I knew you were gonna kick out. Let me say that, but I mean, I knew he had put one on you. I mean, that one right there had to ring the bell a little bit.
Well, that's the wear and tear of the entire matchup. You see both of us down. He couldn't even capitalize on that big move.
You were in the back watching this match. Were you watching it with Double D?
Huh?
Y'all W watch this matchup?
You know what? That's the thing. You talk about watching fans. If you can't be out here on Saturday nights live at the Impact Arena to see this type of action, to watch moves like this,
a beautiful
big
move
risk like that, big, without big risk, there's no reward, fans. But you need to be here live every Saturday night. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. It's only $8 for adults and $6 for kids. But if you can't be here live at 1009 Southwest Avenue in Lawton, Oklahoma, to see Jermaine Johnson do things like he's about to do to Rage Logan, then you should be on GFL.TV, our big partnership with them every Saturday night, watching as Jermaine Johnson delivers the ES2 in the 1, 2, 3 like that. Because GFL.TV, we're coming to you in HD there as well, fans. So if you want to talk about watching DA, I mean, me and Double D, we were watching the monitor. And we saw that match right there. We saw you, champ. We saw.
Fans, take a look at this. Another meeting between Jermaine Johnson and this time Johnny Z and Double D. And we come back, we're getting to the bottom of this tonight. I get scooped. Check this out.
Oh, man. Congratulations.
I'm glad you can make it. You've been a little busy, I see. Are you ready? I'm ready. Oh, yeah. D, what's up? Hey, yeah, well.
Well, you were ready. Jermaine Johnson apparently ready. Double D's ready. Big Business was ready for their title shot last Saturday night with #1 Sean McHale. Brandon Bishop, he's ready for a big announcement tomorrow night here in the Impact Arena. Something pertaining to Evolution. But I'm sure that you're ready for something. What are you ready for?
What do you mean, what am I? I'm ready to watch Big Business right here go bust old school style, just like I told them they would Saturday night. I mean, but man, they are still an imposing force. Big Business, if these two guys realize their potential, as much as I dislike the two of them, they're going to be ready to do some big business here at IZW, I believe. And this past Saturday night, I was asking Jermaine Johnson and Double D if they were ready to sit down and watch that monitor and watch the old school suckers do big business with these guys.
Well, as two men who were both former tag team champions, you had to have been impressed the way Big Business was able to work together. They did everything you're supposed to do. They isolated an opponent. They cut the ring off. They attacked one man, kept him in their corner. And for two men who haven't been together very long, they certainly seem like they're a well-oiled machine.
Oh, they're a well-oiled machine because of Sean McHale in there. He put it together. He put this team together, and he has one quest, trying to impress old Brandon Bishop, Mr. MIA.
But that's where you seem to be off, Ben. I don't mean to cut you off, and Brandon Bishop is MIA. I mean, I know he's supposed to be here with a big announcement tomorrow night, but we'll wait and see. Getting to these two, did you say Sean McHale and well-oiled machine in the same sentence? Because I think that's where you're wrong, champ. If Sean McHale's involved with anything, it never seems to be a very well-oiled machine.
Well, that's the case, and that could be proven by the end of this matchup here. But all I was getting to was that it was his vision for this big tag team to become the #1 contenders and face the old school suckers in our main event on Impact Television and in Impact Live last Saturday night.
Well, let me ask you two gentlemen this. Are you ready for some old school? Are you ready to do some dancing and prancing? Because obviously you're ready for something. You won't tell me what. So, are we ready for this?
Look at that kid.
Oh, yeah, man. These guys are having a blast. I am for sure ready for this. I do not know what all the hostility is about, D.A. I mean,
I'm the scoop guy. I get scoops. I smell one. It's right there, right in front of my nose. I can reach out and grab it. And you won't tell me.
well, there's nothing to tell, D.A. I mean, right now we're going to watch it. The only thing I can tell you is that those guys right there are the old school suckers. They have been prancing and dancing since 1983. And you know what? As much as we're all impressed with what Big Business has been able to do in the short amount of time they've been together, I think as we'll all watch here, we'll find out that the old school suckers were ready to come out and show everybody that they're still the tag team champions, and we can be impressed with Big Business all we want to be, but I don't think there's any need to worry until they can actually beat the old school suckers for the IZW head or tag team championship.
Oh, that's a great point. Gary Toole sat down with the young Randy Price and told him we need to be focused on this. While Randy is really into dancing and prancing since '83. That's why he's with the coach, because the coach guides him on, and he's been doing a great job. They're the IZW Tag Team Champions.
Gary Toole sat down with somebody else, and we're going to show that exclusive after the Impact, after this matchup, our main event. And we're not talking about what you talked about there, are we?
Man, there's no need to talk about that when you can talk about a guy like Randy Price finally getting to come out of his shell. I mean, I'll admit it. When you see him out there, you point out how the coach is telling them how they need to stay focused and get their mind on the task at hand. And Randy likes that prancing and dancing and seems to be having so much fun. And I mean, let's be honest, isn't it great to see him that way? I mean, for so many years, man, that guy always seemed to have the big monkey on his back, and he never could let go or have any fun. I mean, that's it. He's just getting to let go. I mean, why talk about anything else when you can talk about a story like that, a success story like Randy Price?
Well, it's hard not to have fun when you're hearing the stories that Coach Gary Toole tells you. You know, the Spectrum back in '84, and you know, man, North Carolina '86. I'm sure you heard about that one when he was sitting in your locker room. You know, we're talking about whatever y'all were talking about.
Oh man, great storyteller, Gary. Whenever we sit down together with him, man, it's always, whether there's a campfire or not, man, stories are getting told.
It's rare, though. It's rare when you get the opportunity to sit down with Gary, because Randy's soaking all that information up. You don't get every day to just sit down and reminisce old school with the coach Gary Toole. That's special occasion, man.
You had a campfire?
No, I mean, you know, man,
Man, you talk too much,
I'm
man.
sorry, man, I didn't mean to.
Introductions for the tag team titles, referee George Knight.
Look at that. What is it? Is that the single man's dance? Is that what that is?
I don't know what Randy's doing, but he's having a good time doing it.
You had a campfire. Do you have s'mores?
Oh, man, anytime there's a campfire, you gotta have s'mores.
That's mandatory.
Not that I'm saying we had a campfire or anything.
Yeah, or s'mores, but it's mandatory.
There's
But that is one ugly man. Big Duty. Remember that? Oh, man, I almost forgot about that. You know, I was putting him over, but then I remembered, we're impressed, but why be worried? I mean, at the moment, they're still Big Doo-Doo. They haven't done anything to earn my respect. they're just a couple of big bullies as far as I'm concerned, DA.
Why do you keep changing the subject? Don't forget about campfires and s'mores and birthday cakes. There's something going on. You met with Double D. You met with Jermaine Johnson. You met with the old school suckers after this matchup. What's going on?
DA, man, look, we got to go to commercial, fans.
But
we go to commercial, man. We'll be back.
Commercial break.
What's the best way to experience the worldwide broadcast of IZW's Evolution on July 21st? VIP style for $12. Sit ringside for all the in-your-face action. Show up at 5 p.m. and meet Miss Dyslexia and the natural-born leader, Johnny Z. Plus, you could walk away with 2 bicycles. $20 VIP members get all this, plus the one-night-only Evolution t-shirt. Pre-order your VIP seats today. IZW Evolution, Saturday, July 21st. Take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off. All belly button piercings just $10. With body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma, Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special, only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. July 21st, 2012, IZW Evolves, live on iPay-per-view. See it in person at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma. Find out what the secret meetings with Johnny Z are all about. What is Brandon Bishop's huge announcement? Impact Zone Wrestling is taking over the globe. Don't miss the Evolution. Be there for the worldwide broadcast of IZW's Evolution, Saturday, July 21st.
July 21st, fans, Evolution live in the Impact Arena, live around the world on GFL.TV, our next big internet pay-per-view. Get your VIP tickets, they're on sale now. Guaranteed ringside seating. You do not want to get left out of this event because I know it's going to be huge, because tomorrow night, Commissioner Brandon Bishop has a huge announcement pertaining to Evolution, and I know with that hanging over everyone's head, you want to go ahead now and make your big announcement, because what a great forum it would be to make your announcement here on Impact Television with all the fans around the area that come to the Impact Arena watching right now. So I want you to go ahead and take this time to make your announcement about what was going on last Saturday night with all these big meetings that were taking place in your office.
Oh, hey, I'll handle this, Johnny Z. Don't worry about it, because there was a big announcement that needs to be made. We got together, me, Double D, Johnny Z, the old school suckers, which you'll see courtesy of After the Impact on here, and we all decided we do need to tell you, Big DA, you're the scoop man. So the old school suckers, Double D, Jermaine Johnson, and Johnny Z, our big announcement is that we will all be here tomorrow night in the Impact Arena. That's where we'll be.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a huge announcement, man. Now you and everyone else knows, that we're all going to be there tomorrow night. If Randy remembers how to get there after getting kicked in the face like that.
I don't think that was quite the big announcement.
Well, I mean, you're right. It could have been a little better. I mean, you kind of got a little choppy there, my man. I mean, you could have been a little smoother with the announcement.
I agree.
I'm sure he was looking for something a little better than that.
Man, dude, that's what I got.
It is the voice of IZW, Big Day. Oh, look at Randy Price fighting back. Big business, big doo-doo, whatever you want to call him. The one thing they don't have that Randy Price and the old school suckers have is heart, and they're never going to stop fighting.
Woo.
They're never going to, man, almost right there. Ooh, almost had the tag.
Well, that's why I talked about earlier, though. Big Business did a great job of isolating one man. They kept Coach Toole out of the ring. They kept that veteran presence out of the ring, focused their attack on Randy Price, kept that ring cut off, made it so hard for him to even get a chance to look at the coach. Double team maneuvers, behind the referee's back, things like this happening. Two huge men taking out Randy Price. They really are working well together.
You watch Randy Price right here. The fun is back. Watch his move. Right there. I haven't seen him do that in a long time. Throwing caution to the wind. He knew he had to get the image of war. Kevin Morgan off his feet, a guy I like to refer to as the image of Boar. But either way, he had to get him off his feet so he could make the tag to the coach. Gary Toole, the man that Big Doo-Doo did not want to see in the ring. And right here, you're going to see he got it done. He's going to make the tag, and it's time for Big Business to go bust.
Coach Gary Toole was waiting for this moment, fans. So much of this matchup, Randy Price was just beaten down by these two larger men. The coach came in, and he certainly started cleaning house.
Oh, yeah, when you get the beat down on Randy Price, that makes the coach angry. You do not want to fire a coach on the opposite side of you, or you might get this. Look at the athleticism.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump over you. It just, every time that man gets up like that, man, it blows my mind.
Well, the coach was certainly fired up, and this is where things really started to fall apart for Big Business and Impact Inc. You're going to see Sean McHale, he tries to get involved in this matchup, but we talked about after the Impact, we're going to show you the old school suckers making the visit to your office, which I still want to know what's going on. But Sean McHale certainly not happy with how things turned out in this matchup, because this tag team really was his baby.
Oh, man, I just really wanted to hear from the old school suckers how this felt. I mean, right here, big drop kick to the back of Damon Windsor, getting the win, 1, 2, 3. Man, time to do some prancing and dancing. We just wanted to celebrate.
Well, the old school suckers still the tag team champions after our main event last Saturday night, but we're gonna show you, fans, there is something going on. You cannot tell me that's all y'all talked about.
Damon Windsor is so distraught. He had talked about how he wanted the tag title so badly, just couldn't get it done.
I just can't get it. Listen, DA, you want to know what we talked about? Then I'm going to tell you. Saturday night, when we were meeting in the office, all we did was talk about.
There we go.
Time to get a little old school. Come on in, fellas.
Congrats. Congrats.